Trent McDuffie is a talented, versatile cornerback out of Washington. He is 5'11", 195 pounds. I'll show some plays. We'll try to see what we can see in terms of things he does really well and things that he might improve as he gets into the league. And then finally, we'll talk about whether he fits the Ravens or he is worth the Ravens drafting him. At 14, he's popularly mocked there. I see him aligned to this side 100% of the time unless he's in man everywhere he goes. He will follow a receiver in motion. Other than that, he is aligned here every time I've watched him. Cover 3, and his assignment here, it may appear that he gives up, this little 6-yard hitch on first down. His assignment here is to call that out to this apex, and then he's going to zone to the deep third and look for this 7 route that number 2 runs. So he's covering up number 2 here. That's his job. Very, very smart corner assignment sound. He's going to do what you ask him to do as a corner in terms of zone coverage. Runs a lot of cover 3 at Washington, some quarter-style coverages. But this is just an example of him being aware of what they're trying to do with this smash concept underneath. He's aligned once again at the top of our screen, this outside corner, to the offense's right side, defense's left. This is a great example, I think, of his speed, his range. This is a potential home run play. They run this reverse to the receiver. He's charged with covering. Watch him work his way through that trash. Watch this range. Beats the quarterback's block. Just a great open field tackle. See how explosive he is, how fast he is. Actually tries for the strip there, too, and brings the ball carrier down. You can see there's a block downfield. This guy's got a head of steam. If he can't get through this trash and get over there, this could go. He's in off-man coverage, man, everywhere he goes. He's going to take this drag route all the way across. This is the hit that they are looking for off the ball to try to convert this first down. This 3-by-1 set, these 3 receivers are runoffs or blocks, and that's what they're looking to hit, is number 2 coming across on this drag. Watch the speed. Again, working his way through, over, trash, and the physicality at the end. A bigger receiver, but he doesn't shy away from contact. He is physical as a corner versus the run. This is Trent here, top of our screen. We're going to see him cover for 12 seconds as the quarterback scrambles. He has this little hand check to the receiver's hip that you'll see throughout the video. 12 seconds he covers this guy. A bigger receiver. He's 5'11". This guy looks to be a few inches taller. Tries to body him down here at the goal line, and there's sort of a desperation jump ball loft to him. He plays through the receiver's hands. Football comes out. I can't quite see if that's the safety coming over that jars it loose or if that's Trent, but very impressive coverage. As they release the back to the flat, Joe Tryon has got to drop. He's got to protect against a wheel because they've got this receiver running upfield. So he's got to get wide to a certain extent. He's got to be patient. He does a good job in coverage, but you see that picks Trent. Watch Trent close this distance. And the quarterback brings the football up. Watch how he closes the distance, gets real close to the receiver here. And then he proceeds to cover him for 12 seconds. So, yeah, this is him coming across. You see him with that little hand check. They're setting up a hitch. That could have been the look all along. Right there, that check. Eyes to the quarterback. And keeping in contact with the receiver. Just a nice job. Very sticky. Good indication, I think, of how sticky he is in coverage. Watch it again. He's a physical corner. A lot of times what you'll see is these big receivers try to two-hand him and just throw him out of the way down near the goal line. But he's up to that challenge. Very, very sticky. No matter where this receiver goes, he's being mirrored by Trent. We'll watch him from this perspective right there. How close he is in coverage to this receiver running this route with him. Does have that little hand check going. I like watching his helmet. As the receiver turns, so does he. But he still has contact with him. This guy tries to kind of bend this back inside. Good stop and start. Look at that, right with the receiver. As he slows and plants, so does Trent. Watch it again. Very good eyes, very disciplined eyes, easy turn and run, very under control defender. You can see right here he's got his eyes in the backfield, reads pass. There's this offhand jam as he's in his back pedal. You can barely see this at the top of your screen, just not a good picture. But watch the receiver's feet, watch his feet, watch him drop his hips and shadow that receiver as he's running some kind of comeback outside. But he is in his hip pocket, breaks it down with him. On fourth down, you get a sense of how quick he is, also how comfortable he is running with these quicker receivers underneath, how he avoids this rub. I'll point out, too, how he turns with the receiver. You can see the helmet facing the quarterback immediately, how he keeps in phase or in contact in this case with just that little hand check. But he's just an easy mover underneath. One of the things that's enticing about him or attractive about him as a prospect is that he's equally good in zone or man coverage. Very patient at the line. You see that offhand jam again, right in the hip pocket, and he's going to squeeze to the sideline. And as the receiver turns, he turns and continues to squeeze. He's not going to commit to driving on this underneath route till he sees the football is out, and then he's downhill in a hurry, puts his helmet on the football, and knocks it loose. I mentioned how physical he can be early in routes. You can see this bigger receiver try to two-hand him, throw him out of the way, pick up this first down, just extends his arm, shoves him. He doesn't give. Watch how he closes that space. And watch how physical he is against a bigger man here. He's able to drive and run his legs and keep him from picking up the first down. Watch that again. If there's an area where he'll be less effective, it will be against size. Not great arm length, and there are two instances I've seen in the 4 or 5 games I've watched where he does get beat off the line. Kind of gets flat-footed right here and run past. Now, he's got good speed, but that's enough, especially against a bigger body guy that might go over him and get the football. Again, very patient at the line. Does a good job here getting hands on the receiver, but you'll see at the end of this on third down, it's a back shoulder throw that doesn't connect. This guy didn't come up with a football. But as I said, if he's going to have an area of weakness, I do think it's against size. Here's the one example I've found of him covering inside. There's an element of him baiting the quarterback here. Just steps up just a little bit. I get the sense he's got an eye either way to the quarterback, to this route. He's got help behind him. Again, very, very smart. As the quarterback pulls the ball up, he's going to drive on this and bring him down before he could reach the first down mark. He's also in that moving towards the quarterback while keeping an eye to the receiver. He's able to jump anything inside. Watch it again. As far as the Ravens taking him at 14, I could understand it. I'm leaning a little bit more towards Andrew Booth for the Ravens just because he feels more like a Ravens player. Certainly McDuffie is a high caliber and versatile corner, and you would understand that selection. There's also a part of me that thinks if you're able to get a different position and someone who's special in round one, you might go back and get Roger McCreary, who to me is similar in a lot of respects to McDuffie. Not as versatile, slightly less long, same size, same physicality, same sticky man cover guy. I don't think he's as versatile in the sense that I don't think he's quite the zone corner on tape anyway.